Welcome back as we continue our coverage of the Legends World Cup. We're here for match number 2, and at this present time we have the Westindies coming up against the United States, the host. The United States winning the toss and deciding to bat first. It's going to be Kurishi, and he places away down to short mid-wicket. Few exploratory. Hutchinson is in again, and this is driven through the covers, runs here, and just one. So that's a Kurishi off the mark. The score is not. Kurishi slashes square, a bit of a misfield down there at short. Third man gets him a single. Kurishi of the color of the Scarlet Ibis back in Trinidad and Tobago. And this is Malik spooning this one in the air. He's out caught. The Westindies have struck. And Hamad Malik is out caught at mid-off of the bowling of Hutchinson. And the USA are now 10 for 1.
Yes, easy peasy as you like we said before the finals.
Yeah, representing the maroon, favored maroon, whipped away. Lovely shot indeed by Anwar Ahmad for 4. Bad line on that occasion would have been a brilliant line to a right-hander, with Hutchinson just straying a bit, and with a relative ease, it's flicked away for 4 by Anwar Ahmad.
I always say the best carnival I visited Trinidad in that year, 1977. I love the shot again. Oh, glorious.
Oh, what a shot. Just driving off the back foot through the covers. Shots like that, Ivor Henry, I'll normally leave the venue and pay and come back in. What a shot.
Exactly. I'm still waiting to hear what Roddy Lodman would have had to say about that. He's the official scorer.
So, well, with this broadcast going to Trinidad and Tobago, it's probably a good time to welcome everyone on behalf of Roddy Lalman from Central Trinidad. And oh, that's a magnificent shot through the offside for 6. Where did they get Anwar Ahmad from? Delivery outside the off stump. He just lifted it. He got underneath that one and drove it imperiously down to long off for 6.
Oh, this time is so he's looking to lose another. Oh, up in the air.
This is Sahadeo, and he should be out caught. Yes, he is. He's out caught. Sahadeo looking to pull this one over mid-wicket. It took the top edge, went in the air, brought down Hale into the gloves of the wicket-keeper. And that's the 3rd wicket for the West Indian boys. The score is now 51 for 3 after more thoughts from Ivor Henry. We will take a break at the midway stage.
Oh, he's bowled him, he's knocked him over, he's made a wild swing at that one. And you know the saying, if you miss, I hit. Long off. Those are the men in the offside. He goes in bold and he's going hard. Nice he's going high. He's going far. It's a bird. It's a plane. Did I see a ear stewardess?
It's a big 6.
Yes.
We're looking for the stewardess there just now. So that
2 yards, I think.
Yes.
I think that would have. Here we go again.
And it's back-to-back 6s, and there's another.
Beautiful.
You've called it.
Yeah.
You
need to be aggressive.
You said they've got to be aggressive.
Yeah.
They would have heard you.
That first one was beautiful against the wind.
Against the wind, yes.
Good shot, and this one straight down.
But this one is even better because a straight 6. And Nagamutu there.
And laid the foundation for what you see happening here now. Here's Nagamutu, and this is again struck in the air. He could be out here. The fielder runs in and, of course, spills it. They now go back for 2, but you have to applaud the effort. Well, Mark, your team seems well set to probably get around 120. Yeah. Batting should become easier, which will pose another threat for your team. This is a great hit down the ground. That is heading towards the BRCC. That's 6 runs. Lovely shot there, Mark. Takes the score to 95.
Yes, that's the last 4 overs. There will have to be go after every balls, and there's only 4 wicket downs, and there's a lot of wickets on hands.
live on marktv.com, where you can get all the action for this entire week. And also on Saturday night when Makarishi will receive in fact. And this is Hoyt away through the offside. More runs here. This should run away into the boundary. It does so now. And that's 4 more. So it's now 99. And just one short of 100. The United States team seems to be a good batting unit. Is up on the board now. And see that Ken Singh gets the delivery pitch right up. He's bowled. Yorked, in other words. And that's the 5th wicket to have fallen. It's the last ball of over number 17. So after 17 overs, the USA Stars 101 for 5. Their captain Marco, who was with us, will now go away into the dugout as he continues to marshal his.
At one stage you say you take up all the marbles in the water room. That's how you got to all the marbles.
I took up the marbles, the 3 stumps, the ball and the bat and went home.
Yep.
I've had enough.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Time to go home.
So at this point, at this point left here to see what they can do in this last over. Nagamoto is in and he's struck for 6 right down the ground. Advancing there was Kiani, and Mahendra Nagamoto was before this game. One would have think that he would have been the best bowler on show. Well, he's been taken to the cleaners here, and that's 6 more.
And that's the biggest 6 of the day.
Yep.
Right beneath the com box right here. So I think the 120 is really on the card. I mean, let's see. If it's 120, I'm going to play the lotto this weekend.
Yeah, he's batted well. 42 of 38. This time he's outstumped. 118 for 7. Nagamoto ends with 2 in a spell I think he would like to forget, but he did take 2 wickets. The experience of Mahendra Nagamoto. And at the end of the innings, the USA Stars 118 for 7. Remember, they're playing against the Westindies Stars in their first match of the Legends World Cup. To quickly run through the innings, Makarishi bowls Aminam in 16. Ahmad Malik, he was caught by Hiralal off the bowling of Hutchinson for 5. Anwar Ahmad bowled Sunarine 21. Anthony Sahadeo caught Jodi, bowled Aminam in 7. Amir Kiani stumped Jodi, bowled Mahendra Nagamoto 42. Sonny Singh, he was bowled by Prem Singh for 18. Naveed Ahmad bowled Mahendra Nagamoto for 1. Tariq Hussain not out 1, and Colin Board was left on 0 not out, the TKR manager, and 118 the score for at the end of over number 20. The bowling, if could be tough. This delivery goes down the leg side, crashes into the pad.
They say what? This one is walked off the pad, full pitch, and it's getting runs here. It's getting very close to the boundary. Crosses the boundary ropes now. So first scoring shot is a boundary. He was a loose now. He was full pitch into the pads, and there's no cover.
Was so far by Hussain in terms of conserving the runs. Runs through the offside here now.
Well, at least 3 men gave chase. They're not warning. In the air, he's getting a good hold of this one, Vinod.
That's a maximum. So pitched up, and in his arc, he just played through the line. And of course, with the wind assisting him, he took that way over a mid-wicket for 6. So that's a good hit from Peter.
He's whipping this one off the legs, getting a good hold of this one. It's getting close to the boundary, and away she goes for boundary. As that over comes to an end, it's going to be 21 for no loss at the end of over number 3.
Here's Hussain. Cut away, down to backward point.
That's going to be 4.
Yep, and that's 4 runs. So that's a good. Too short on that occasion. And he gave him the room, and all he had to do was, like you mentioned before, just pick your number.
Yeah, I bet the fieldsman would have pulled that up, though, I can tell you that. It was in the air, right next there to
of Bollywood fame. This is in the air, and he could be in trouble. The fielder did take off late, And Malik is calling for the ball, looking for the run out. Look, Malik is not going to be happy. Look at him. No, because he's lovely, lovely guy. Rings always has a smile. Ball is outside the off stump, punched away. And Dr. Malik would not be happy with his own effort. That's 4 runs, you think? Well, there's a footballer. And Cristiano Ronaldo, in fact, he returns that delivery there now. And it cuts it down to, is it a 2?
Over. With all of the overs left, it's a 20 over match. He's a 96.
Honeygory
for glory and got caught out on the boundary. Who does that?
I guess it wasn't. I met him yesterday at Sawgrass, and he was telling me that I need to stop during commentary saying that he was struck for 5 sixes in a USA National. You remember that, yeah, Ivor? He was struck for 5 sixes in an over. Yes. I said, why should I stop repeating? So welcome back as we continue our coverage here of this US Open. Sorry, I'm saying US Open, but this Legends tournament. And the score is 54 without loss after 10 overs. Nasir Charlie Javid is going to take up the attack now. And the former Pakistan player. Here he is, the leg spinner. Pitching immediately. And he, of course, would have gotten the scalp. Yes. I'm sure Mark will be there. Down the ground, that's coming towards us, and it's 6 runs. A mighty swing there by Buffon. Now, in a game as tight as this, a little cameo from anyone could tilt the balance towards the Westindies here. And Qureshi and
6 high standards. Oh, he's gone.
Oh, that's a beauty.
He's gone.
Beautiful delivery there by Charlie, and that is what experience brings. He's a class bowler. And all he did was to hold that one back a bit and put a little more revs on it. And that's the end of the
ponytail. Nicely flighted. Bang into the offside. Just for one, though.
You can just feel that the United States team think that they're back in this contest. Yeah, they would attack because he had 3 good overs. Outside the off stump, cut away uppishly, but there is protection down there.
He's wasting time.
Yep. Took a bit too long to release that ball.
That's good running. So let's give the batters some credit there. So he's flirting with danger. See, he's flirting with danger. Like I said, he's flirting with danger.
And he's all caught. A magnificent catch. And Nasir Charlie Javid has struck again his 3rd wicket. And the stubborn Krishna Haricharan goes for 26 of 41. And our good friend Mark Stoneman is jumping up and down in the commentary box as his team has taken the 3rd wicket. 75 now for the loss of. So it's going to be Rizwan. He has bowled well, keeping the Westindies very, very quiet. A misfield, and this is what you don't want at this point in time, Mark Qureshi. And that's one more.
But you know,
lovely shot through the offside. And Nagamoto is going to easily go back for 2. He's gone. He's out caught behind, looking to crash this through the offside. There was Salim Sattar, and the wicket has fallen. Anwar Ahmad gets the wicket in his 1st over, and now the equation gets even more difficult. Pace to Mahendra Nagamutu. So here's calling ball to Nagamutu. Nagamutu hits him away, and that's 6 runs.
That was 6.
There is life still in this game. And Mark, 6 runs.
Yeah. Well, that's what they need to do. You can tell Colin was expecting something because he backed.
There he is here. That's the idea. That's better. He could be out here. Could he be 6 more?
Another 6.
Well, Mahendra Nagamutu. Can he bring it home for the Westindies?
Just like that, things switch quickly.
16 required of 10 deliveries. So here's the board again. He comes in bowls, and this is down the ground. It's a 6 more, is it? Yes, it is. 6 more. Colin Board has been struck for 3 sixes of 3 deliveries. And Mahendra Nagamutu, the man from Georgetown in Guyana, could bring this home for the West Indies.
You just need one for one now, right?
This is a better delivery. And they're going to take 2 at least. Charlie gives chase. So it's going to be 6 to get off 7.
That might be better than keeping Mahendra back on strike. 2 might be a good thing in that case. Take him off strike.
What a game we have on our hands here. Here's Board again. Down the leg side, swung away for 4. What an over here by the West Indies. It's now 117 for 4. 2 runs required.
6 balls.
And the last over to come. Colin Board will never forget this. Here's Anwar. And he strikes this away. A mighty blow. Mahendra Nagamutu, you beauty. He ends the match with a 6. 123 for 4. And Mahendra Nagamutu, who took 2 for 32 when he bowled, he has given them back the 32 runs.
Yeah.
He scored 32 not out. The United States had victory in their grasp.
We had it. That's the game of cricket, though.
Yes.
We had a run rate going into 18 of over 11. And look what happened.
Yep.
Amazing.
Well, I guess Mark Stoneman will be lining up to come in tomorrow to play to see if he can revive his team's fortune. Anwar Ahmad struck for 6 to end the game. Nagamutu 32 not out of 16 deliveries. What an effort. And Stephen Ryan, a mere spectator at the other end, 7 of 3. He did his part. And that's the scorecard. Peter Singh 30. Krishna Haricharan 26. Joseph Buffon, he made 8. Salim Sattar 10. Mahendra Nagamutu, the star of the show, 32 not out of 16 deliveries. And Vijay Sivnarayan 7 not out. 123 for 4. And of course, let's have a look at the bowling figures. Nasir Charlie, 1 feels for him. He really tried his best. 4 overs, 3 for 18. Rizwan Mohammed also did well. 4 overs, none for 17. And the others, Kiani, 2 overs for 18. Tariq Hussain, 2 overs for 10. Hamad Malik, 3 overs, none for 14. Colin Board went around the park today, 3 overs, none for 36. And Anwar Ahmad, 1.11 for 9. Final thoughts from Mark Stoneman.
Well, what a match. It was everything we expected. West Indies was not just going to go to sleep at the end there. They proved that they're a really, really strong team. And just because USA needs to regroup overnight, come back strong against playing India tomorrow morning, 9:30 on MAC TV.
Yep. And the West Indies Stars winning by 6 wickets as we continue the Hall of Fame Legends World Cup Series. And we bid you a goodbye from the Central Broward Regional Park. Remember, join us again tomorrow as we continue coverage on day 2.